The Liberator's Liberator, Manuela Saenz. Manuela Saenz, also known as La Libertadora del Libertador, the Liberator's Liberator, the nickname that Bolivar himself gave her when she saved his life, was born in Quito on December 27, 1797. This courageous woman was one of the first to become a true revolutionary leader during the independence of South America. She played a key role in the politics of our country. She was educated in the convent of Santa Catalina until she was 17 years old. There she learned how to read and write and develop her great quality of expression. Later, she lived with her father. He arranged her marriage with an English doctor called James Thorne, who was 26 years older than her. Shortly after getting married, they decided to move to Lima. Because of loneliness and the high social level of her husband, Manuela began to learn from friends and acquaintances about the politics of the region and problems arising in all parts of America. Through conversations with Peruvian aristocrats, she started learning of Bolivar's efforts to achieve the independence of Nueva Granada and also of the struggles of San Martin. She became interested in the efforts of these heroes, whom she soon met and then supported on various fronts to help them achieve their goals. Her involvement in the process of liberation gradually became so important that José de San Martin himself gave her the title of Caballero de la Orden del Sol, Knight of the Order of the Sun, in the independence movement. Finally, Manuela, now a fully grown woman, decided to leave her husband in Lima and return to her father in Ecuador. It was on her return that she met Bolivar, when he made his triumphal entry into Quito. In her diary, Manuela described the meeting like this: "When he approached our balcony, I took a crown of flowers and laurel twigs and threw it so that it would fall in front of the hero's horse. But unfortunately, it landed with all the force of the fall right on his chest. I blushed with embarrassment because the Liberator looked up and saw me with my arms still outstretched in the act. However, S.E. smiled and greeted me with the splendid hat which he carried in his hand." Manuela and Bolivar were both moved by each other, and that same night, during the welcome ball, Bolivar had no hesitation in front of the other guests in telling Manuela, "My lady, I insist that today you have really touched my heart. Your beauty is the best gift that a hero can receive, since your enchantment is there in your lovely liveliness. I am fascinated by you, if not to say in love with you." Their relationship started in that ball, and they became companions, lovers, and fighters for more than 8 years, until Bolivar's death in 1830. She was his unconditional friend during the battles for independence. She accompanied him in his campaigns, and she personally saved him from several attempts on his life. Finally, in 1830, the Liberator, seriously ill with tuberculosis, died in the city of Santa Marta, Colombia. Immediately, to avoid any involvement of Manuela in the new circle of power, she was sent to Jamaica. Afterwards, she tried to return to Ecuador, but could not do so as she was deported to Paita in Peru. There, several of her closest friends visited her. When she was 59 years old, she fell victim of a diphtheria epidemic and died on November 23, 1856. She was buried in a nearby cemetery, and because of the epidemic, most of her belongings and souvenirs from the Liberator were burned. On May 24, 2007, at the commemoration of the Battle of Pichincha, the Ecuadorian President, Rafael Correa, conferred on her the rank of General of Honor of the Republic of Ecuador.